I'm back, y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Vega and I'm back in the cut with another video. If you're new, welcome to my channel and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also turn on your post notifications and follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description. Okay, so as you can tell by the title of today's video, I am going to be talking about how to keep a positive mindset. Okay, how to remain positive basically. Now, I don't even know where to start with this because there are so many points and so many factors to this. But honestly, take me for an example, right? I am an overthinker. I overanalyze everything. So now that causes me to literally just think of all the negative outcomes of any situation. And that is not a good thing because now you're going to be negative and you're going to be caught up in all of that emotions and you're going to get stressed out and you're going to get anxious and everything. So my best advice would be adopt a positive mindset. I know that is difficult. It is very difficult to adopt a positive mindset because like you just can't help where your mind goes, you know. So just try and protect your energy, I would say. If you are feeling sad or you are down or you are upset for whatever reason, the best thing to do is to protect your energy. Okay, stay at home, read a book, watch a movie, take a bath, a shower, light some candles, you know, and just keep to yourself and be to yourself. And that's how you protect your energy so that you don't broadcast that onto everybody else. And then once you have overcome that energy and you switched your mind into now a positive mindset, now you can go out, be around people, and in that way you didn't, or in that way you don't broadcast your negative energy or your negative thoughts onto anybody else, because negative thoughts is all about energy. Okay, so if you have negative thoughts in your mind, that's what you're going to project out into the world. That's what you're going to come across as physically, mentally, emotionally. And if you don't protect your energy at that point and you go out, surround yourself with people, you are going to project it onto everybody else. You're going to broadcast it onto everybody else, and everybody's just going to be negative around you, you know. Also, another thing that you can do to adopt a positive mindset is to be around positive people, because there's no point in being around people who always think negatively. Always surround yourself with positive people, because that's how you can adopt a positive mindset and you're just going to start thinking positively. Okay, because you're going to find that when you've adopted a positive mindset, you're not going to think negatively. That's also how manifestation comes into place. Okay, so when you are negative minded, okay, so when you are pessimistic and you think of all the negative things and oh my gosh, this is gonna go wrong, this is gonna go wrong, that's gonna happen, that's gonna happen, like you don't realize how much your thoughts and the things that you say gets broadcasted out into the universe, and then eventually things like that happen. Your thoughts are very powerful. Always remember that. That's the key. Your thoughts are very powerful. I used to get worried over the simplest things and I would get so anxious about it. Then I would start overthinking it and my mind would just go everywhere, to the point where I'm so restless, like I'm only thinking about this one specific thing, and I think of all the negative outcomes of that situation, and then eventually it just stressed me out so much. So I had to teach myself basically to think positive and not let any situation kind of like hinder me from moving forward and being positive and believing, having faith that it's gonna turn out good. Whatever it is, it's gonna turn out good. So I'm an example of literally, once you have adopted a positive mindset, my mind is already programmed, it's already wired to be positive. Like, I still do think negatively sometimes, but I just pull myself towards myself and I tell myself, girl, listen to me, okay? It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine. And I also try to project that onto everyone around me. Like, say for example, especially my boyfriend though, when he is in a situation and he would get paranoid, or he would overthink, or he would, just be worried, and he would have that mindset, I have to tell him every time, I have to remind him, listen, everything is going to be okay. And I know sometimes it's annoying when you have somebody telling you that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be okay, when sometimes it's okay to think that sometimes it's okay for things to not be okay, because at the end of the day, that's how you I'm gonna die. Oh, dang. Sometimes it's okay for things to not be okay, because at the end of the day, there is a lesson behind all of that. At the end of the day, when things go negatively, when things go south, when things don't go as planned, when things go south, there is a lesson. It's not always about, oh my gosh, I knew this was gonna happen, blah blah blah. It's not about that. Sometimes it's just life teaching you a lesson. Sometimes it's just a lesson that you need to learn, that you specifically needed to learn from that situation, so that in future, when you deal with something like that, you know what to do, and you know how to react, and you know what to expect. So it's not always gonna be okay. That's the reality. It's not always gonna be okay, because there must be lessons learned in this thing called life. But it's also okay to always think that everything is gonna be okay. But I'm not saying set your expectations so high that when you think it's gonna turn out this way and it doesn't, that you now end up being disappointed. You still have to be prepared for something to go negatively, but in the process, just think positively, because that is what's gonna make you stress less. It's gonna make you just love life and be in the moment. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't realize that the people that you surround yourself with are actually causing you to have such negative thoughts and have this negative energy, about you. So it's all about, you need to analyze, what do they talk about? Okay, sit back, analyze, observe, what do these people talk about? How are their minds working? You need to figure out their mindset, basically, because oftentimes you indulge in conversations that you don't even realize that, okay, I'm also a factor in this negative talk and this negative conversation that we are having. So you need to say less, sit back and observe and analyze what the people who surround you on a regular basis, what they actually talk about, how their minds are wired. The moment you stop adopting other people's fear and other people's negative energy, negative thoughts, and projecting it as your own, that's when you find power, and that's when you find confidence, and that is when you find freedom. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, you are basically gonna just cut all that negative energy out of your system, out of your life, and you're gonna turn a new page and you're gonna be positive. You can't surround yourself with people who think negatively. You can't surround yourself with people who complain about life and they wear their pain like it's a trophy. Like, we all go through emotions, yes, and it's fine. It's okay to go through emotions, but you need to embrace your emotions in that moment. You need to embrace it, okay? And then when that's all said and done, move on, you know, and find something else, or find something else to do, find something else to think about, and don't just dwell on your emotions, because you're gonna find yourself in a hole. Okay, it's okay to feel a certain emotion, and you know what I'm saying. So I would rather say surround yourself with people who are ready to elevate. Hang out with people who are ready to evolve and who are ready to elevate in their lives. Don't surround yourself with people who constantly complain about life and they don't offer solutions. So cut all that negative energy, negative people out of your life, and then you will be good to go. But at the same time, you need to realize that you need to take accountability for the energy that you put out, so that when the consequences of your actions show up, you realize that you're not always without blame. You really need to just, when you are in your feelings or whatever, protect it, be by yourself and just embrace your emotions, and then come up with a solution, because there's really no point in complaining about something if you can't come up with a solution. That's just all the points. I really hope I made sense in this video, because I feel like it was so all over the place, but nevertheless, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also follow me on social media, link is in the description. And yes, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.